Ignition coils are vital components in gasoline-powered cars. They transform low-voltage power from the battery into high-voltage electricity, typically 20,000 to 50,000 volts, to create the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture in each engine cylinder. When an ignition coil fails, it can cause noticeable problems. Let's explore the 7 key symptoms of a failing ignition coil. A misfire occurs when one or more cylinders fail to ignite the air-fuel mixture correctly. This causes engine stuttering, shaking, or vibrations. The car's computer logs error codes like P0300 indicating a random misfire. Modern scan tools pinpoint the exact misfiring cylinder. Common causes include faulty ignition coils and bad spark plugs. A weak spark from a failing ignition coil can make starting your car difficult, especially in cold weather. You might experience prolonged cranking or the engine struggling to turn over. Moisture or corrosion can exacerbate this issue. Symptom 3. Power loss. If an ignition coil isn't providing enough spark, your engine's torque output will decrease. This is most noticeable during acceleration, where the car feels sluggish and doesn't respond as quickly as it should. A failing ignition coil delivers insufficient spark energy, leading to incomplete combustion in the cylinders. This reduces the engine's torque, making acceleration feel sluggish and unresponsive. In real-world driving, this power loss is especially evident when pressing the accelerator pedal, as the vehicle struggles to accelerate smoothly. Symptom 4. Rough idling. When idling, a bad coil can cause uneven engine rotation and a rough or shaky feel. Instead of a smooth, consistent idle, you'll notice vibrations and the engine struggling to maintain a steady RPM. A failing ignition coil leads to incomplete combustion because the weak spark doesn't properly ignite all the fuel in the cylinder. This wasted fuel means you'll need to fill up your gas tank more often than usual. The spark from a bad ignition coil is too weak to burn all the fuel-air mixture, leaving unburnt fuel that goes to waste. As a result, your vehicle's fuel efficiency drops, and you'll notice having to stop at the gas station more frequently. The unburnt fuel not only wastes gas, but also increases harmful emissions coming out of your tailpipe. The car's ECU, or electronic control unit, constantly monitors engine performance. When a failing ignition coil causes anomalies like weak sparks or misfires, the ECU detects these irregularities and illuminates the check engine light on the dashboard to warn the driver of a potential issue. To diagnose the problem, mechanics use diagnostic tools that connect to the vehicle's OBD2 system. These tools read the error codes stored in the ECU, which provide specific information about what went wrong, such as misfire codes that often indicate ignition coil problems. The diagnostic codes table shows various error conditions, including those related to ignition signals and misfires. By analyzing these codes, technicians can identify if a faulty ignition coil is causing cylinder-specific problems, allowing for targeted repairs. These error codes often reveal cylinder misfires, which are common symptoms of ignition coil failure. Proper diagnosis using these tools helps mechanics pinpoint the bad coil and prevent further engine damage. Symptom 7 focuses on unusual engine noises. Unburnt fuel in the cylinders can cause pre-ignition pops or backfiring, creating these unusual sounds. These noises often indicate incomplete or improper combustion due to a faulty ignition coil. If you hear such sounds, it is advised you seek professional help.